From Tony'sPicks.com. We're with you here Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Doing live free picks for today's action. And before we get underway, just a couple things, guys. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Of course, you want to be live with us, so set those notifications so when we're live, you're live with us. So you can bet in the best numbers from these great picks delivered by Cappers here on our show. From Tony'sPicks.com here on Game Day Picks. Also, our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, then getting signed up. Also love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's get underway with the show here. It is Game Day Picks here. Joined today here with Ramon Scott. Of course, Ramon, we'll be looking here at the game tonight here at late night here as we go 9:45 Eastern Time as we have the Dodgers here. We'll be looking to sweep this series here against the Giants. The Dodgers minus 170. Total sits here at 7.5.
Yeah, Tony, just wanted to say a pleasant good afternoon to you, wherever you may be. How about that, huh?
Very good, yes, very good.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Just wanted to say that, and just want to talk about the Dodgers. I don't really care about this game too much. It was only 6 years ago Vince Scully was still doing games, really, so... anyways, yeah, Urias and Cobb tonight.
Well, the bettors care. The bettors care. That's their money they're putting on these games.
Well, I'll do my best. I mean, I've won a few free plays in a row here, so nice. Keep it going. Urias and Cobb going at it. Tony, we know Urias has been very, very solid. Is susceptible a little bit to the home run ball, but Cobb, he just got racked up pretty good by LA just the other day in that last series. 5 2/3 innings, giving up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, and that 7-4 loss. So I like the Dodger lineup to come in, and they're obviously very, very hot right now, and they've done a nice job against the Giants ever since the Giants swept that series back in June. Now the Dodgers have won 6 straight against them, and really putting it to them. Tony, especially the last 2 nights, outscored the Giants 17-7. I think the Dodgers going to put up a big number again here tonight. I really like Freddie. I like Will Smith. I like Lux against Cobb. Don't mind also Betts and Turner, of course, at the top of the lineup. But Giants also on the back end. Tony, that bullpen ERA close to 7 over the last 10 games. I think they can score some runs against Urias despite his solid numbers and solid year and all of his strong X numbers as well. Slater and Flores have a decent matchup against them. I think Belt also as well, and maybe some of it comes on the back end. Dodger bullpen's been great. I just look for the Dodgers to score a big number tonight, Tony, and look to take this one over the total of 7.5. Going to need some help on the back end from the Giants, but what we're seeing right now in these last 2 games, Tony, 9 runs and 8 runs from the Dodgers, and the Giants coming through with a couple of runs because the Dodgers have really just put it to him. Last night's ball game obviously was pretty good, the way it ended, with the lead, and really sad last night watching that game, but yet happy and enjoyed it as well. Emotional night watching that game because I was really into the game when the news came down and made it that much more enjoyable of an evening to watch the Dodgers win. And they'll probably do it again tonight. Tony, you always talk about the Dodgers on that run line. This is not pertaining to this total, but still covering that run line at 60% this year in their victories. So they're still getting it done. They'll probably get it done tonight, too, here against the Giants. But I'm going to look to take it over.
All right, everyone, looking over here. Dodgers and Giants over total of 7.5 value. You'll need some help here from the Giants. And as you mentioned, Belt and Slater haven't done well. Yastrzemski's hit well against Urias. When you look at Yastrzemski, Belt and Slater, 2 home runs off Urias in their careers here, and they've had some success. Slater, especially here against Urias, so that can be your out here to get those runs in from the Giants. Of course, the Dodgers have just been, as we talked about, they've just been on fire here over their past 10 games. The team is hitting 287. Their bullpen's pretty good. One thing that has been struggling here for this Giants team, it's been one of those hot cold situations where they're cold right now. Has been this Giants bullpen. You look over this 10-game period, and ERA near 7.
very, very uncharacteristic. Not sure. Of course, it's not going to be 7 all season long, but I'm not sure they're going to be necessarily in form tonight. Just looking at the innings and who's ready and everything like that. So again, it might not be a situation where the Dodgers will have to press like they did kind of last night. But again. I see. With the way that these Dodgers Giants series go, you do see excellent pitching early on in the year. Both teams still competitive. Giants still giving it all. Their all. They're not out of the picture at all. They obviously got to turn it on here very, very soon if they're going to get anything done this season. But always a great series, of course, with these two teams, and I think the Giants can pick up some and get me there if they need it. So could be all Dodgers tonight, Tony. I mean, the lineup looks really, really good tonight. We haven't seen it yet, but I mean, those names are going to be in there. So I think Dodgers going to score plenty of runs tonight, as much as it pains me to say it. But again, just want to talk about the Dodgers, to be honest with you, Tony.
Yeah, the Dodgers here. Dodgers Giants over total here of 7.5 runs. This one will have a start time here of 9:45 Eastern time. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony's picks here for today. Lots of games here. We got actually a lot of day games, so we're probably more than midway through this card, but still some action there on the board here from Major League Baseball, as well as the WNBA card for tonight, showing great profit over the last 3 days, over 3,900 units of profit, all documented. What do you have going on over at Tony's picks?
Winner just came in, Tony, in the Toronto-Tampa Bay game. So chalk one up in the win column to start off the day, although we do have a clunker there, it looks like, with Seattle and New York having under there. Still, trend, it's 6-1. It's probably going to go over, but the 6 runs the first inning, the Mariners are playing long ball against Garrett Cole there. And Castillo, looks like the Mariners so far getting their trade value with Castillo as he's doing the job, Tony. I'll have a package up in Major League Baseball still to come. Probably tread lightly tonight. I only had 2 games out of these first 9 games. That's uncharacteristic for me, especially during this hot streak. But just let these rosters settle down a little bit from the freewheeling 72 hours that we just went through. I mean, it seems like the trades have been over now for 24 hours, and I'm still hearing different trades that took place that I didn't know might have happened. So just letting it settle out a little bit. It's not a real excuse not to have more on these games. I think the cards are pretty rough here these last 6 games tonight, but we'll have a package up because we're hot in baseball, and I do have 2 plays that I've singled out. Probably going to have a play on both of them. Not sure I can get to 3 plays. We're in the WNBA. Tony, catch my previews on YouTube here for the 3 games tonight in the WNBA. Probably highlighted, I would say, by Minnesota at Seattle in the nightcap. LA's playing New York, Indiana, and Atlanta. And I've got 2 plays up in the WNBA in a 2-pack for $30 on Tony's Picks. You see my previews, give you free picks there if you want, 1 on each game. You don't need to get the premium pack, but if you want to go with me where I've been hot in the WNBA, cash 4 to my last 6 so far, last couple of days, and we're going to grab a 2-pack tonight in the WNBA. Not sure I'm going to have anything on the 3rd game. They're still looking at it, but probably solid on that 2-pack that's up for sale right now. And there's a 4-game card in Major League Soccer. I've isolated 1 game. I want to get on it, Tony, but after that disaster last night with the Red Bulls losing to Colorado in bizarre fashion, maybe I might have to tread lightly there on the 4 games in Major League Soccer after I took an L last night with a Red Bulls team that lost to a Colorado team that hadn't even won on the road all season. So maybe just stay out of the soccer. But getting ready for NFL tomorrow, Tony, with the Raiders in Jacksonville. You said it. They're tackling. They're blocking. I don't care if, the final score is 6-0. I'm going to be watching that one, maybe in action in that one. Man, that I think everyone can agree it's a pretty tough line on that game. But, hey, that's how you handicap the preseason. You look at the quarterback rotations. You try to gauge which teams might have the motivation, just things like that. Preseason is a different animal. I know it's not for everybody. We're going to be involved in the preseason with my subscribers. So, take it for what it's worth. If it's not your cup of tea, I don't blame you. But I don't look at it for, when you have a superior team against a weak team. That's not how to look at it. When it comes to NFL preseason football, I mean, you can lop off the power ratings a lot of times and just look at coaches' records a lot of times week by week. A little bit different now with our 3-week schedule in the NFL, but still, nonetheless, each team has kind of a storyline, if you will, each and every week, and that's where you find the winners and the losers. I think in the preseason are reading the beat writers and things like that, things that I like to do. So, also UFC this weekend, Tony, as well as other sports. So, big weekend. Just try to keep that unit count up, and I loved Vin Scully, brother. I know you did too, and just here in San Diego.
I was a Ross Porter guy. I was a Ross Porter guy. That's my guy, Ross Porter. I was not a big Vince. I'm just being honest. It just was not. Ross Porter was more fan friendly. Did all the Dodger talk. Was more into public appearances. Vin was more to himself. More so, Jeff Kent kind of called him out a little bit, back then, and it was true. He never really got to know the players, although we talked about him a lot, but never got to know them. And I think that's what the players' beef was with Vince Scully, and that's how it kind of felt. We hear him all the time out here, all the time. It was just it made it sound like he knew these players on a personal level. He didn't. It was Jeff Kent kind of called him out on that a little bit. But I was more of a Ross Porter guy. I liked his style. I liked his call of the game and how he kind of kept the game. That the game was the focus, and I liked his call. But no, I enjoyed some of his call. I liked him more on the national scale than I liked him more on the local scale. I thought his national broadcasts were much better.
Those broadcasts to me, because we get down here growing up, we got the LA stations too, and that was key in getting involved in sports like I did. So it was, of course, Vin and Ross and Jerry Doggett also. Tony, that team, I think, really watched them a lot of nights, Dodger games, no doubt about it, hundreds, I'm sure, over the course of my life, long before, even gambling. When I stay up as a kid watching when cable television was 13 channels down here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're able to get you get the satellite. You get your antenna in the right direction. You pick up the LA station. Although I had a hard time getting channel 8. The NFL was always looking for those San Diego channels because of the blackouts out here with those LA teams. But anyway, guys, get on board with Ramon Scott. You see the numbers: 3,936 units of profit last 30 days. It's all documented, so you can verify those numbers there. He does have WNBA action right now, a 2-pack up there over at Tony'sFix.com. ATP action here from the courts as well, and tennis as we're gearing up here for the U.S. Open next month. Also, in long-term passes, again, we always talk about the long-term pass from Ramon. That's the way to go. Get a 1-month all-sports pass from Ramon. You'll get all of his premium plays, all picks, all plays from Ramon here that he handicaps, and he's involved in a lot of peripheral sports. He's got the baseball up there. You'll know he'll have the preseason football. He'll have the college football in week 1. But it's these peripheral sports that he really excels in, with the tennis, your golf, your soccer. Once in a while, he'll throw a Mexican baseball in there. He lives on the border town in California, near Mexico, so he's been into those. He's followed those leagues in Mexico very closely. So that's why we have the Mexican League Soccer, the Mexican League Baseball that he keeps an eye on, as well as all. We've got these sports up there. So he handicaps it. He had a really good NBA Summer League as well. Of course, we're now into August, so a good time to get that 1-month pass. $329 for that, and we can save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. We can take $66 off that 1-month all sports pass. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the all cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Of course, that promo code you could use on any of the passes up there. It could be on long-term pass. It could also be on the individual plays. And you can start to see the individual plays are now being featured on the site. We're starting to work on that. So no more this, only my subscribers will have this pick. No, you can buy these picks now standalone, automated now from our system. Look at the handicapper page. You can see the individual plays for sale. Of course, your best values, again, this is going to highlight you even more. The best value is going with the long-term or the 3-packs or the 5-packs or the multi-packs, which save you the most money instead of buying them individually. But we know we have those guys out there that want to buy the plays individually. Pretty soon you'll be able to see the games that they're selling. And of course, that will be paid sold at a premium. Again, if you want your value, get the long-term pass. You can see it. Now you can see when we tell you for that to get the long-term pass is the best value. Now you'll be able to see, as you can see, the prices here when you add up the individual the prices here for the individual plays. So get on board with Ramon's long-term pass, 1 month all sports pass. You can use a promo code on any of them. You want to use them on the individual plays, you can do that as well. Promo code TonyT at checkout. All right, Ramon, it's always great having you show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you next week because I'll be off for a couple days here as Ramon will be uploading the videos. But also want to mention the Twitter account here, Twitter at Tony Speaks Ramon.
Yeah, I've got one play for you tonight, Tony, on Twitter. Follow me at Tony Speaks Ramon. Get plays every day. Got to play up every day. And tonight, that's where we're going. We're in Major League Soccer there, Tony. Maybe I'm going with it free tonight because of last night's disaster with the Red Bulls. But you can pick up my Major League Soccer, probably my best selection, I'm thinking, if I can't get on the game that I was eyeing for a premium. But I do have one play up right now, and it's in tonight's 4-game Major League Soccer card. So head on over to your Twitter account, look at Tony Speaks Ramon. Got to play up there each and every day from all of our cappers. Follow their individual Twitter accounts and get more free picks from us here at Tony's Picks. That's what we specialize in.
That's right,
free
guys.
picks, Tony.
Free picks at Tony's Picks Ramon. More free picks there from Ramon Scott, guys. So get on board. Of course, we'll talk with Mo again next week. I'll be off for a couple of days. I can't bring all my broadcast equipment when I'm on an island somewhere. So Ramon will be covering the videos for me. I'll have all the picks in there. I got service up there in Catalina, so that's not a problem. So I'll have service. I'll have the videos up. I'll have the picks up there. But Ramon will be covering the videos at night, as well as all the other cappers have been chipping in. Paul is going to upload his videos. We talked to Paul already. He's just going to upload the videos at an earlier time because when we do the show, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. His time when we do the show. You go, okay, I have no problem uploading the videos. I'll do it a little early. No problem, Paul. Do it a little early if you have to because he's out there in Greece. I think we're like 9-hour time difference, so it's a big time difference. So we prefer the upload on that, so that'll help him out a little bit. So we'll have the content up there. Ramon will be, he did in my last week, a couple of days off, he did great work at getting those videos. So guys, check it out. Can't tell you more important to like, subscribe, and set notifications. So when those videos drop, you'll be sure to get notified. And of course, you can bet in the best numbers from all the free picks from our cappers at TonySpicks.com. All right, Ramon, as always, continue that success, and we'll talk with you again next week.
Yep, Tony, it's going to be a good weekend. So let's keep up the. You have enjoy yourself, and let's get ready. I need you refreshed and relaxed and ready to go. I know we're going to get you one more week of entertainment and relaxation, but it's going to be a great season. Your first season with your site, full bore like this. I mean, we've been watching it for years, but this is really going to be fun with our team. And just can't wait to see how this grows. And it's not just, your site and this whole concept, but it's the people that I'm reading in the chat. Like I said, in my videos, Tony, I look at other videos and people make comments, but man, the chat and our comments, they really are insightful. Like they really are concerned about their handicapping. And whether we're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. They have their own opinion, and that's great. And that's what I like to see. So it's going to be, I think we're growing something here.
Yeah, we definitely are, and I know from the readers' input and the comments and the DMs and all that I get from people, they like the fact that we take it seriously, that we're not really getting caught up off in the drama or the sports fodder they hear. It's basically focused on the numbers, the data, and the handicap of the game. I think they appreciate that because everyone's putting hard-earned money. Of course, some of them blindly follow, some of them compare their picks with ours, which I think is a really good way to do it. Handicap yourself, make sure if we both line up, and I've done that too. If my picks line up, I look at certain data points that I'm looking for, and they match up. I like to look at now I'm adding situational numbers with the advanced numbers. I'm looking for that lineup. When they line up together, when the stars meet in the line, boy, that's a go. So no doubt about that. All right, Ramon, have yourself a great weekend, and we'll talk with you again next week.
Okay, brother. Thank you.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, guys, they're with us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time with Game Day Picks. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, be live with us so you can bet into the best numbers. I won't be here for the next 2 days, but like I said, the crew will be uploading the videos, so check the channel for that and set the notifications. I'll be back on Monday with our live show. So let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. Is now time. I just want to remind you of our show. Yeah, Monday through Friday. We're back here on Monday at 3 Eastern Time. All right, let's get back to my game here. We'll be looking at this one between the Marlins and Reds. Now, this one will start at 6:40 Eastern Time. Marlins favored at 210. Total sits at plus 180. Boy, I'm going to be again on I'm going to be on an underdog here. I'm going to be taking the Reds here at plus 180. We're seeing another dog come in with this Mariners team. I only have one premium pick today, and I was a little nervous about this card, as Ramon was saying. Right after the All-Star break, you want to see how the dust settles a little bit. I wasn't surprised with this. If you saw my free pick, I like Seattle here. There was a stat I gave you on this Mariners team, how Castillo, I think he's like 7-1, and when he's been an underdog of plus 150 in his career, they kind of take him. They don't take him too seriously. This Castillo can throw. Well, anyway, let's get back to this game. We know Mike Minor will be on the start, and that's the guy you got to hold your nose for. It'll be Minor. 10 starts, ERA over 6, whip of 1.58. He does strike out 19% batters, 9% here on the walks, 30% on the ground balls. Does give up a lot of homers. Sandy Alcantara will start. He's put up some great numbers, no doubt about that. His FIP is 2.86, which is about almost a run higher than his ERA, so it does suggest an increase in his ERA with these numbers. But we're getting a hot team here with the Reds. They've won 4 straight. They took the first 2 in this series with their 2-1 win. But again, it's the Marlins bats. They continue to struggle to score runs. They've lost all 5 on this homestand. Past 10 games, Miami's hitting just 200 against left-handers, so that upgrades Minor a little bit here. And the Reds bullpen has performed well here with an ERA of 2.93. Now look at this. In these low total games, this total games of 7 or less, with Alcantara on the hill, Miami's home record just 8-17 straight up. They don't give this kid any run support whatsoever. No run support. These low total games, 8-17 straight up when Alcantara has been on the mound. So we're going to look for another close game, another nail biter, and at the end, of course, I look for the Reds to push it over because their bullpen has shown improvement, and the Marlins bats have just been that weak. So we'll look at the Reds here at plus 180 in this one, and of course, we have the left-hander on the mound, and Miami's not hitting lefties right now, so there's something working in our favor there in this one. All right, guys, check out the Tony'sPicks.com. Just a single play today. Like I said, I was a little. Again, coming in after all these trades, I want to see how everything kind of shook out. So I do just have one premium play right now up on the board, so get on board with that. Coming off a pretty hot run here with my baseball. I'm one of those tears again, guys, so get on board. That single on the board. Or, of course, you get my long-term pass. That 1-month pass is a great value there. $329 for my premium plays for 30 days. All the baseballs in there. We'll have some preseason football. We'll also have that week 1 college football, so a good time to get on board with that 1-month all sports pass. We'll save you $66 on that 1-month all sports when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then click on the All Cabbers tab, and then getting signed up. Of course, remember, follow that link and use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save you the 20% off. All right, guys, let's go to the recap here for the show today. Ramon was on Dodger Giants over 7.5, and I was on the Reds here, the big dog here, plus 180 against the Marlins. All right, that'll do it here for this edition here of Game Day Picks. I'm off for the next 2 days. We'll be live again here Monday, so be sure to tune in, like and subscribe, set those notifications. We'll be live with us, so you can subscribe and set notifications. Of course, Ramon will be filling in with a lot of the videos. Of course, Collins and crew will also be contributing with videos. Paul will upload his soccer videos for you for Thursday, Friday. Remember that the big the EPL Bundesliga in action here this week. So get those plays here from Paul and all the sports picks from our crew here as they'll be uploading the videos. Remember, preseason football starts tomorrow, so look for those plays as well. All right. That'll do it for the show. Let's bring in Ramon. I'm going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have yourself a great afternoon, evening. We'll talk with you again Monday.